A very warm good evening to everyone. Students, already we have completed class 10 in biology. Life processes we have completed. Control and coordination we have completed in live session. And in chemistry, we have completed chemical reactions and equations. Now, uh, what fourth chapter I am going to take in live session of class 10 chemistry, acid, bases and salts. Is it clear? Join as early as possible. We are live now. Shall we continue, students? 7:30 p.m. Let's start a YouTube online class. Shri Gopal Kulkarni YouTube channel. Please subscribe and support my dear friends and students. So because without any money, okay, just it's my passion to teach students. Fine. Shall we continue? Yes. Chemistry subject, class 10, chapter 2, acid, bases and salts. Okay. Yes, students, what do you mean by acids? Okay, introduction part we are going to study. First, let us see what do you mean by acids. Okay, the hydrogen content will be more in that. So, that type of substance is called acid. The food we are eating, in that also acid is present. Some fruits we are eating. Okay, lemon we are eating. Acid is present, students. Curd we are eating. Acid is present. Okay, so what do you mean by acid? What do you mean by base? And what do you mean by salts? Daily we are using salt in our food. Okay, in our home we are using common salt, that is sodium chloride. See how wonderful it is. Sodium is very highly reactive. Chlorine is a gas, dangerous. But when we combine that one, NaCl, sodium and chlorine, when it is mixed, so it is salt, we can eat that one, which is not harmful, which is good for our health. Okay, yes, wonderful, so many things are there, students. Let's discuss acid, bases and salts. In this chapter, we are going to study about properties of acid, properties of bases, okay, and also so many things we are going to study. Fine. So first let us see about some properties of acid. What are the properties, behavior of acid? Okay, let us see now, students. Acids are sour in taste. This question may ask in your examination. Write some physical properties of acids. Okay, chemical properties. Let's see one by one. Okay, so generally acids are sour in taste. Sour means what? Lemon. How it is? Khatta. In Hindi we can call it as a khatta. In Kannada, huli. ಹುಳಿಯಾದಂತಹ ಪದಾರ್ಥಗಳಲ್ಲಿ acid content ಇರುತ್ತದೆ. Okay, so acid is present in almost sour substances. They are sour in taste. So we do not have to check each and everything. If chemicals have been given to you people, we do not have to taste, okay, sour it is acid. No, not like that. We do not have to taste each and everything. Only the food substances we can taste, but other substances, if they give you any acids, you do not have to taste it. We have to check it. Some methods are there, students. Okay, generally acids are sour in taste. Turn blue litmus to red. What is this? In previous classes from your lower classes, you have been continuously studying this one. Okay, fine. Some pH papers are available, students. pH papers. Red litmus paper, blue litmus paper. Okay, like this litmus papers are available. These litmus, they will show you what it is, whether it is acid or base. Without testing, you can check it by using litmus papers. So litmus paper are available in red litmus as well as blue litmus color. If blue litmus color paper, okay, litmus papers, that litmus, if you what kept in acid, that blue litmus paper will convert, it will change its color to red. If color changed from blue to red means it is acid, students. You have to understand. Is it clear? So it is difficult to remember. Very easy. Red means what? Danger. Okay, just imagine. Red means danger. Blue means not danger. From blue to red, it color changes means it is acid. Is it clear? The second point, we have studied properties. First one, acids are sour in taste. Second one, changes blue litmus to red. Third one, give H plus ions in aqueous solution. What do you mean by H plus? Hydrogen ions, positive ions, hydrogen positive ions they will give you in aqueous solution. Aqueous solution means what? In liquid. In liquid, if we pour that acid, hydrogen ions will be separated. Example, you think HCl is a acid. When you pour in water, aqueous solution, H plus and Cl minus acid, they will be separated. Ions will be separated. These are ions. So, the properties of acid, they give hydrogen, positive hydrogen ions in aqueous solution. Is it clear? Fine. When you pour the acid in water or any fluid that is called as aqueous solution, they conduct electricity. For example, I have taken one beaker, okay, I have taken one beaker and I have poured some water and I have added HCl, hydrochloric acid, in that. If we transfer electricity, yes, it conducts electricity. Means it will transfer the electricity, students. So these are some of the properties of acid. First one, acids are sour in taste. Second one, acid turns blue litmus to red. And the third one is they give hydrogen ions in aqueous solution. And the fourth one, in aqueous solution they conduct electricity. These are some of the properties of acids. Now let us say about what do you mean by base. Before going that, I want to tell you something. Daily morning we brush our teeth. Why we are brushing our teeth? Do you know that one? Sir, some of the what bad smell is coming, that's why we are brushing our teeth. Isn't it? Yes, that is also one reason. The main reason is when we sleep in the night, in our mouth some microorganisms, okay, bacteria, they will make that acidic condition. So we are applying paste to our brush. The paste which we brush now, that paste is actually base. Acid is there. Base when we apply, so it will neutralize. In our mouth, acidic condition will be what? Going, and it will be neutral, students. So bases, when we add bases to acids, it will become neutral, neither acid nor base. Okay, students, so before continuing this one, just I want to check, okay, few students have joined and only one like is coming from your side. Okay, no issues, so let's continue, students. Just I checked the comments. Yes, physical properties of bases. Some properties of bases, general properties. Bitter in taste. Bases are bitter in taste. What do you mean by bitter, students? Kahi, kadwa. Jo hum hagalkai, bitter gourd we eat na, that is a very bitter. कहीं कड़वा रहता है. क्यों कड़वा रहता है? क्योंकि उसके अंदर बेस रहता है, स्टूडेंट्स. Bases are generally bitter in taste. This is the first property. Second property is turn red litmus to blue. Litmus paper, just now I have told you. So red litmus papers are available, blue litmus papers are available. When we put blue litmus paper, red litmus paper in base, the red litmus paper will change into blue color, students. This is one of the easy method to test whether it is acid or base. So I want to tell you one thing. If acid is given to you, if you put the red color litmus paper, what happens? Nothing will happen. There will be no change in the color of litmus paper. If you put blue color litmus paper in acid, it will change to red color, as already we have studied. If base is given to you, okay, if you put litmus paper in that, which litmus? Red litmus. It changes to blue means what? It is a given substance is a base. One substance is given to you people. They have not told anything to you whether it is a acid or base. You will dip both the litmus paper. Red litmus paper you will dip. It will not change the color. Blue litmus paper you dip it. No changes occurs in that litmus paper. Means given substance what it is, whether it is acid or base. How we have by doing this experiment what we can conclude? क्या समझ में आता है हम लोगों को? So the given substance is neutral, students. If both litmus paper are not changing their color, so the given substance is neutral. Is it clear? So just properties. First one, bases are bitter in taste, कड़वा रहता है, और रेड लिटमस पेपर चेंज हो जाता है कलर ब्लू लिटमस पेपर when we are putting in bases. Okay, next one, third property, give OH minus ions in aqueous solution. OH minus hydroxide. Example I am giving you, NaOH. जब भी आप बीकर के अंदर ये डाल देते हो क्या हो जाता है? Na plus and OH minus will be ions will be separating, students. So हमको क्या समझ में आता है? OH कभी भी ions निकल गया, separate हो गया, तो what is that? That is base, students. Only in aqueous solution. Solid base, if anybody given you people, you cannot tell immediately whether it is a base or acid. We have to put in liquid or fluid. Then litmus paper, when we dip that, we can easily identify. And also this is another method, OH hydroxide ions will be released. When acids are put in liquids, hydrogen ions are separating, but when we put the base in fluids or aqueous solutions, hydroxide OH minus, you have to remember. So this is the third property. Fourth property is the bases do not conduct electricity. Acids conduct electricity, bases do not conduct electricity because they do not have hydrogen ions. Hydrogen ions are responsible for conducting electricity. So this is the some properties of acids and bases, students. General properties. Okay, so these are very, very important. So in this chapter we are going to study about some physical properties of acids we are going to study. Okay, some chemical properties of acids we are going to study. So these are some of the properties. So here chemical properties of acids, what we are going to study, how the acid to with which chemicals they will react, what the product they will give. So that is the chemical properties, students. Let's take one example. Okay, acids react with metals. Metals generally you know, metals, non-metals, metalloids. Okay, already you know. So generally the acids react with metals, they liberate hydrogen gas, students. What they liberate? Hydrogen gas they liberate. Is it clear? Next, acids react with metal carbonates. Metal carbonates means what? One example I will give you, Na2CO3. So metal carbonate, example this one. Okay. So this when acid will react with this one, what happens? Hydrogen gas will be liberating. Is it clear? We are going to study in detail. Just it is an introduction part, students. Just for understanding purpose. What we are going to study in this chapter. Okay. So next, hydrogen gas is liberated. When acids reacts with metal, just wait, reacts with metals to liberate hydrogen. When acid reacts with carbonates or metal hydrogen carbonates, they will liberate carbon dioxide. Just you have to remember, when acid react with only metals, they give hydrogen gas. When acid react with metal carbonates or metal hydrogen carbonates, one example is NaHCO3. Sodium hydrogen carbonate, metal hydrogen carbonate. This is example for metal carbonate. This is metal hydrogen carbonate. So when acid will react with this one, or it will react with this one, metal hydrogen carbonate, it will give carbon dioxide, students. What it is going to give? Carbon dioxide. Just you have to remember, simple is there, easy is there. After when we are solving some reactions, you will understand better. Just it is an introduction part. Okay, fine. So when acids react with certain metals, few metals are there, we are going to discuss later. Metal oxides, okay, to form salt and water. When acids react with metal oxides, what happens, students? Salt and water will be forming. Okay, fine. This is about some acids what we are going to study. Now bases what we are going to study in this chapter. Some physical properties of bases we are going to study in this chapter, physical properties, and chemical properties of bases we are going to study. Okay, which are the chemicals which are present in bases. So how in detail we are going to study. And next, alkali reacts with metals to liberate hydrogen. Alkali means what? It is also one type of base only. So don't be get confused when alkali it will come or base it will come. So bases or alkalis, when they react with metals, totally 118 elements are there. This is the basic foundation. In 118 elements, some group of elements are metals, some group of elements are non-metals, some group of elements are, only few group of elements are metalloids. They are neither metals nor non-metals. So generally these alkalis, when they react with metals, what they will liberate, which gas is going to release? Hydrogen gas, students. Just you have to remember, bases react with metals, not bases, in that alkali will come. We are going to study about in detail. When alkali reacts with metal, it will give hydrogen. Acids react with metals, it will also liberate hydrogen. Alkalis react with metal, it also liberates hydrogen gas, students. Hydrogen means what? Gas. Second lightest gas. First lightest gas is helium. Hydrogen is the first lightest gas and helium is the second lightest gas. In balloons, some balloons you are observing in functions or parties or roadside, some balloons they will be going upside. Have you observed? If you leave that balloon, it will go up. Some balloons, if we blow and leave it, the balloon will go up or balloon will come down. Balloon will come downside, students, because we are blowing carbon dioxide. What we liberate, what we exhale? Carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is having more weight, so the balloons will come down. But when you put this hydrogen gas in that balloon, helium gas in that balloon, the balloon will be very light. Because the gas is very light, the balloons will go up. Okay, fine. Bases react with acidic oxides to form water. when these bases react with acidic oxides. So they leave to form what will be forming, students? Water will be forming. Okay. In details we are going to study. Next, classification of acid, bases and salts on the basis of pH scale. This also we are going to study, students. One pH scale is there. Okay. So it ranges from 0 to 14. 7 is the neutral. So we are going to study about a pH scale. pH means what, sir? Potence of hydrogen, potential of hydrogen. If hydrogen are more, it is acid. If hydrogens are less, bases. Okay, so pH, P always you have to remember, students, P always you have to write small p and capital H. Always we have to write like this. Potential of hydrogen or potence of hydrogen. In detail we are going to study about this one. Salts. Chapter name is acid, bases and salts. Acid, regarding acids we have studied. Regarding bases we have studied. What do you mean by salts? How they will form? Let us see now. When acid and bases are combined, acid and bases, when we combine, students, under the given conditions, some conditions, salt is formed. Is it clear? In reactions we are going to study in detail. Acid, base, when we combine, there will be salt will be formed. NaCl is there, na? Sodium chloride we are using in our food. That NaCl is an example for salt. So many are there, students. Okay. These are some of the basic things you have to remember, everybody. Common salt we are using in our house. So that is NaCl. NaCl is known as common salt. Not only common salt, table salt. Another name is sodium chloride. Chemical name, scientific name. Sodium. Na means what? Sodium. Cl, chlorine. Sodium chloride. Na plus, Cl minus. One metal will be there, one non-metal will be there. When they combine, they will become what? Compound. So this is an example. Salt, common salt formula is NaCl. Sodium hydroxide. How sodium hydroxide is formed? What is the formula of sodium hydroxide? NaOH is the formula of sodium hydroxide. How sodium hydroxide will form, students? This salt, NaCl, sodium chloride, and water, when we combine both, so this sodium hydroxide is formed, students. I have written the reaction, but sodium hydroxide is this one, students. Na, sodium, OH, hydroxide, sodium hydroxide. How it will form? When you combine salt and water, sodium hydroxide is formed. Only sodium hydroxide is formed? No, along with that one chlorine gas will be formed. Along with that one hydrogen gas will be liberating, students. I have shown the above arrow mark. What is that? It indicates gas liberating. Simple is there. In this reaction, this is the formula of sodium hydroxide. Formula of common salt or sodium chloride is NaCl. Formula of sodium hydroxide is NaOH. How it is formed? Just now we have seen. Is it clear? Second one is bleaching powder. Bleaching powder, what is that, sir? It is used for cleaning purpose. For cleaning washrooms. Some substances will be what? For cleaning purpose, this bleaching powder is used. What is the formula of bleaching powder? CaOCl2 is the formula of bleaching powder. You have to by heart this one. CaOCl2, bleaching powder. How it is formed? Calcium hydroxide. Sir, what is calcium hydroxide? CaOH2 is the formula. Sir, whether it is acid or base, sir? It is base because OH. OH means base, OH is there, CaOH is a base, CaOH twice. How we have to pronounce this one? CaOH twice or CaOH2. We are writing in bracket OH. Calcium hydroxide, when we combine with chlorine, at the time bleaching powder is formed, students. Along with that, small amount of water is also formed. Is it clear? So this is the formula of bleaching powder. Everybody have to remember, these are very very important. Now baking soda. Baking soda is used in our food items, bakery items. Baking soda is we are using. The baking soda, another name is sodium hydrogen carbonate. So just now we have seen metal carbonate, metal hydrogen carbonate, sodium hydrogen carbonate or sodium bicarbonate. Some two names are there, so just we have to remember sodium hydrogen carbonate. CO3, last it will come, CO3 means you have to remember carbonate. Which carbonate it is? Sodium hydrogen carbonate. It is also known as baking soda. So baking soda formula is what, students? NaHCO3. How it is formed, sir? How we can make baking soda? Simple is there. Salt we have to take. Common salt, NaCl, sodium chloride. Water we have to take. Carbon dioxide we have to add. And also we have to add the main ingredient ammonia. NH3. NH3 means what? Not National Highway 3. It is ammonia. 3 hydrogen and 1 nitrogen, when it is combined, it is called as ammonia. Ammonia, carbon dioxide, water, sodium chloride or common salt. When all we mix, we will get 2 substances. Ammonium chloride and baking soda or sodium hydrogen carbonate. Is it clear? What is this NH4Cl? Ammonium chloride. NH4Cl, ammonium chloride and sodium hydrogen carbonate or baking soda. Baking soda we are using in food items. Next one is washing soda, students. In your house, detergents we use for washing clothes and soap powders. Okay, so those all contain washing soda. What is the formula of washing soda? Na2CO3. See, where is Na2CO3? Na2CO3 10H2O is the formula of sodium carbonate. Sodium carbonate. How it is formed, students? Na2CO3 sodium carbonate plus 10H2O. Water is mixed. So the formula is Na2CO3 10H2O. 10H2O means what? This amount of water is present in that. So sodium carbonate, Na2CO3 10H2O. Okay, fine. POP. Everybody we know POP. What do you mean by this POP? Generally it is called as plaster of Paris, students. What is POP? Plaster of Paris. So this is the formula of plaster of Paris. CaSO4 half H2O. In your examination they may ask, what is the formula of POP? Plaster of Paris. CaSO4 half H2O. Plaster of Paris. How it is made? CaSO4 means what? Calcium sulfate. CaSO4. SO4 whenever it is coming and sulfate. CO3 whenever it is coming in the end, carbonate. NO3 or something is there, nitrate. So SO4 sulfate. Which sulfate? Calcium sulfate. CaSO4 2H2O. So this calcium sulfate is aqueous, liquid. When we heat, this triangle symbol is heat. How much? 373 degree Kelvin. 373 Kelvin, if we heat that calcium sulfate 2H2O, CaSO4 2H2O, we will get this plaster of Paris, that is CaSO4 half H2O. Sir, CaSO4 2H2O, same water is there, CaSO4 is there, CaSO4 and water is there, H2O is there, same is there, but 2H2O half H2O, there is a difference. So this is plaster of Paris, and small amount of water is also formed when we do this reaction, students. Calcium sulfate 2H2, CaSO4 2H2O, when we heat in 373 Kelvin, we will get CaSO4 half H2O. Along with that, small amount of water is separated. So we will get plaster of Paris by this combination, by heating this compound. Compound means what? Mixture of two or more elements. So next one is gypsum. Gypsum is used in cement industry, students. When we are making cement, okay, cement, preparation of cement, this gypsum is used. So what is that? Gypsum formula is this one, CaSO4 2H2O. Just now we have seen CaSO4 2H2O. When we heat this one, we will get plaster of Paris. So how to get this plaster of this calcium sulfate or gypsum, CaSO4 2H2O, how we will get this one? See, CaSO4 half H2O, same POP we have to take, along with that one, one and half H2O. We have to combine this one, we will get gypsum, CaSO4 2H2. So just it is an introduction part, students. Please wait, don't go anywhere. I am going to continue this class. Okay, Joseph De Silva, acid based. Thank you so much for your valuable comments. Okay, fine, understood. So what we have seen, students, today we have seen some properties of acids, some properties of bases. In this chapter we are going to study about physical properties of acids, chemical properties of acids. When acid react with metals, what happens? When acid react with metal carbonates, what happens? When acid react with metal hydrogen carbonate, what happens? When acid reacts with certain metal oxides, what is the result? And the bases, some properties of bases we have seen, and some physical. In this chapter we are going to study about physical properties of bases, chemical properties of bases. Alkalis, when they react with metals, what happens? And the bases react with acidic oxides, what is happened, what will happen. And in this chapter we are going to study about classification of acid, bases and salt on the basis of pH scale. We are going to study in detail. So what do you mean by salts and some common salts? Okay, so these all are we are going to study in this chapter in detail, students. Don't go anywhere. So daily 7:30 p.m. watch my live session, Shri Gopal Kulkarni YouTube channel. Please like, share, comment and share to your friends. So please give your valuable likes. I am going to continue this chapter. Okay, so as already we have completed so many chapters. Okay, 3 chapters. What life processes we have completed in biology, control and coordination we have completed in biology, and in chemistry we have completed chemical reactions and equations, and the chemistry next chapter, acid, bases and salts. Biology, chemistry. 4th chapter we have started today. Okay, fine. So we will meet in the next class, upcoming 7:30 p.m. tomorrow. So please don't go anywhere. Join my class. Daily half an hour you give for studies. Definitely you are going to score more in class 10, students. Until then, take care, keep watching, keep learning. Bye bye, students.